Welcome everyone to another video of this amazing series. I have Judy with me today, and she is also a software developer intern. So let's get to know her experience. Best part, she's a returning intern. So yeah, we'll just let her speak now. So let's get started. Hi Judy, can you introduce yourself to us, our
Yeah,
audience?
for sure. Yeah. So hi, my name is Judy Wang. I'm a software engineering intern here at Salesforce. I work on the service catalog team under Service Cloud. And like you said, I'm a returning intern. But last year I worked on a different team. I worked on the Work.com product. Yeah.
Wow. So for people who don't know what returning intern is, can you tell?
Yeah, so that basically means I was an intern last year at Salesforce, and I decided to return for a second summer. Yeah.
That's interesting. And what school do you go? What are you studying?
Yeah, so I'm studying computer science at Bryn Mawr College. It's a small liberal arts college in the greater Philadelphia area. Yeah.
That's interesting. And right now you are in Rising Soft. Which year are you in?
So I'm a rising senior right now.
Rising
Yeah.
Senior. Okay. Okay. We'll come to the question that why did you take Salesforce again?
Yeah.
I know the answer, but they would like to know.
Yeah.
Before that, how did you apply?
Yeah.
And you already knew about Salesforce, but how did you apply the second time?
So the second time, so last summer I interviewed, did that entire process. I worked last summer, and then my last week, my recruiter and my manager sat me down and told me that I would get a return offer for the next summer,
Okay.
which ended me up here. So I didn't have to go through another interview process or anything like that.
So 1 year prior to your next internship, you had the internship in hand.
I didn't have the paperwork until later on, but it
the
was
confirmation.
a verbal offer. Yeah.
That's a very good spot to be in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If I go back, the previous internship, the first one, how did you apply?
Yeah, so I applied through the regular job pool, like Salesforce.com, the Workday website, everything like that.
No referral, nothing.
No referral.
Just apply.
Yeah, just apply.
So
Yeah.
without referral, things do get a bit difficult, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So combining both the experiences, like internship one, internship two,
Yeah.
we are in NDA, so without disclosing the exact question, how was the experience? How technical, non-technical were the rounds?
Yeah, so it was like a typical interview process, hacker rank. They test your technical skills through code, ask you questions, stuff like that. And
And how easy, difficult was that rank?
um,
Lead code easy, medium, hard.
I honestly do not remember.
It's a long back.
Yeah, it's a while back. I would say I don't remember it being particularly hard, but
Okay. Easy, medium.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And how many rounds did you have?
Um, Either 3 or 4 if you count like the coding
Okay.
assessment. But yeah, I met with my manager that hired me before I got an offer.
Okay.
So I think that technically counts as a round.
Yes.
But yeah, I think total 3 or 4.
Interesting. And for second internship, I'm pretty sure there was no round. They hired you based on your
Yeah.
previous experience.
Yes,
Previous
exactly.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Was it remote or was it like hybrid right now?
Yeah, so internship last year was fully remote. So I was working from my home. Yeah.
And how different was it? Like right now we are in flex situation.
Mm-hmm.
So how different was it?
Oh yeah, it's pretty different because we're all in a space where we're all interns. We're working on the same floor. It's a different social dynamic, and I think we're all learning what it was like to work virtually last year. But I really enjoyed my time at Salesforce last year too. It was just a different experience.
Controversial question. Okay.
Yeah.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer? Complete remote or flex?
I
And
like.
with reasons, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. I like flex. The ability to like see people in person. Like I met a lot of my team members in person, which has been really nice. Yeah.
Okay. And what team are you on? If it is not confidential.
Yeah, I'm on Service Catalog under Service Cloud. Yeah.
Service cloud side.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How did you prepare for your interviews and how was the journey like, the preparation part?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely applied a lot last year or 2 years ago when I was recruiting for Salesforce. So I I didn't do as much preparation as my peers, but the main preparation I did.
She's smart. She's just kidding. She's smart.
But I did this program called CodePath. It's a
Okay.
nonprofit that gives students interview prep. So that summer I did interview prep with
Is it a
CodePath.
paid program?
No, so you don't have to pay. It's free. You just have to sign up and hope that you get selected
Okay.
to join the program. But I got pretty much all my training for interviews and interview prep through them. So
Cool.
it's a really helpful resource if you can like apply and
And how long
get
is
there.
that preparation? Like 6 months, 1 year?
Oh, it was a couple weeks. It was
That's it?
yeah. So I was like, it was a one class, I believe, one class a week at night. So I would work in the morning, and then at night I would attend this interview prep session that I would have, and there was like homework and stuff. It wasn't too intense, but it was like enough to like get me going and like get the gears like
Do
turning.
you have the link handy with you?
I believe their website is just codepath.org.
Not all.
But
Okay.
yeah.
I will put it in the description for people just to check it out and apply. If you're lucky, you get lucky. I mean, you get the internship. You might get a good internship. Yeah. Let's say it that way. Okay. What inspired you to join Salesforce? Second time.
Yeah, yeah.
And not any other company.
Yeah, for sure. I think Salesforce is a really great company, and I mean that genuinely. So one of the reasons why I did an interview and I just wanted to come back to Salesforce is because first, recruiting is tough, and it was like an excuse for me to not recruit a second time. And then second is I really enjoyed the people I was working with. I actually met a really close friend through Salesforce, and we became friends like right after our internship, and we met in person this summer too. So
Wow.
it's
Your
really
old team.
yeah, she was under the same manager as me, so we
Okay.
came really close during that internship, and then I continued to talk to her after our internship, and she flew down to see me in San Francisco. So
That's
yeah,
amazing. That's
really
amazing.
cool. Yeah.
And on that note, she was the person who took the initiative to make an internal Slack channel where all the interns can come and have a coffee chat. So thank you. She's very good at networking. Very good. So can people reach out to you on LinkedIn for
Yeah,
tips?
yeah, for sure. You can just search up my name, Judy Wang.
I will put that in the description.
Yeah.
And when you're reaching out to her, ask her the golden rules or tips for networking. Yeah, she's very good at it. Okay. One thing that you would advise people who are applying for Salesforce internship,
Yeah.
like how to prepare and something.
Yeah, I think the most important part about interviewing, besides like knowing your technical side, is also being really personable. So I think when you're meeting someone, an interview, you have to remind yourself that they are a person too, you know, and like really get to know the interviewer and stuff like that. And it's not always about how technical or how tech savvy you are. It's more of like how can you communicate what you want to say.
Any tips on that?
I think interviewing a lot helped me a lot. So like, even if it just continue interviewing and you'll get better. Luckily, Salesforce is one of those like last interviews I had.
Okay.
So I was like really preparing myself for that Salesforce interview that I had. Yeah.
But if you are not lucky to have multiple interviews, just reach out to your friends for a mock interview.
Yeah. Mock interviews, yes.
And as she said, and few of my friends also said, start with the star approach. Yeah, that is a good thing to have. Okay, favorite memory of the internship so far?
So far.
From this internship, not the previous one.
Yeah. So I think a couple things. Like I met my friend from that I met last summer through Salesforce in person, and she spent like half a week with me. So
Wow.
that was definitely a highlight of my summer. And then on top of that, I was lucky to like go on other like trips with other interns. So like going to places like Santa Cruz and Big Sur, like that was really fun. And I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I wasn't put in a position where I could live in San Francisco. Yeah.
Interesting. Top 3 internship events.
Internship events.
Top 3.
Okay. So, I mean, there wasn't an internship event. Oh,
Sorry,
Spin?
futureforce event. Yeah.
Futureforce event, okay.
Yeah.
I liked the Spin Social one that we had where it was just like a ping pong competition.
You play ping pong?
No, I don't, but it was fun watching. Yeah. What else? I like the food events and the Brett Taylor speaker series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It
I
was
was like,
informative.
yeah,
It's good. Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
And any tips for any request from the Future Force team to make any changes, if any?
Yeah. So, like you said before, I started the coffee chat Slack channel for Future Force interns, and that initiative started because I personally felt that there wasn't one-to-one like time with other interns. I wish that Future Force could have put us in a position where we could get to know people individually, which is why I started the coffee chat Slack channel. So yeah, I would just recommend that.
Plus, she took the initiative of booking a room every Thursday, right? After
Yeah.
office hours, so people can just come together. And you even bought some games to play, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, do bug her. If not for referrals, then do bug her for networking tips. And that's it from this quick and short video. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you have not. Follow her on her LinkedIn and yep, stay safe. Bye.
Yeah.